Do you make a habit of stirring turmeric into your tea, milk, smoothies, or oatmeal every single morning? If you do, that's absolutely fantastic because it shows you're really serious about taking care of yourself. Turmeric is widely celebrated for its ability to reduce inflammation, soothe aching joints, give your cardiovascular health a boost, and even keep your memory as sharp as a tack. And the most amazing thing is that science actually backs up turmeric's effectiveness in all of these different areas. However, there's a really crucial piece of information that a lot of people just aren't aware of. If you're over the age of 60 and you're consuming turmeric on a daily basis, certain everyday foods, when you eat them alongside the turmeric, can actually be more harmful than helpful to your body. These foods have the potential to throw a wrench into the works when it comes to your joints, your heart, and your memory. When turmeric is paired with foods that just don't play well with it, its natural superpowers can be weakened or even completely canceled out. And in some cases, it might even put a strain on your digestive system, leading to that awful heartburn, bloating, or inflammation. This all boils down to the fact that the turmeric you're taking to improve your overall well-being might actually be causing you more harm than good. In this video, I'm going to pull back the curtain and reveal 3 popular food items that you should definitely steer clear of eating at the same time as turmeric. Plus, I'll also introduce you to 3 awesome ingredients that, when you pair them with turmeric, will seriously amp up its effectiveness and give you the maximum possible benefits for your body. So, why has turmeric become such a hot commodity, especially among older adults? Well, as we get a little bit older, it's only natural that we start to pay more attention to our health. Our joints start to feel a little creakier. Our digestive systems just aren't quite as efficient as they used to be. Inflammation tends to creep up. It takes us longer to bounce back after workouts. And sometimes our memory feels like it's lost a little bit of its edge. Because of these changes, a lot of older folks are turning to natural at-home remedies to find some relief. And out of all those natural remedies, turmeric really stands out as one of the most widely recognized, often hailed as a true super spice. That's because turmeric contains this incredible compound called curcumin, which is packed with potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties, helping to ease a wide range of health issues. But here's the catch. You've got to use it the right way. So before you start popping turmeric supplements left and right or sprinkling turmeric powder into your tea, it's super important to know which foods you should avoid eating with it. Let's dive into the specifics of these food items. First up, dairy products. All right, let's kick things off by talking about something you can find in practically every single kitchen. Dairy products. But we're not talking about your regular fresh milk, a nice lassi, or plain yogurt here. We're talking about those factory-produced, pre-packaged items like sliced cheese, those powdered creamers for your coffee, sweetened yogurts, or processed cheese. These items are convenient and often have a pretty appealing flavor, which is why people, especially at breakfast time, tend to consume them pretty frequently. However, when it comes to turmeric, these processed dairy products can actually end up doing more harm than good. That's because they often contain additives, way too much sugar, and chemicals that are hard for your stomach to break down and can block the beneficial effects of the turmeric. So, the number one thing to remember is to never, ever consume turmeric with processed dairy products. Next up, vinegar-rich foods. The second category on our list includes items that are loaded with vinegar, like bottled salad dressings, pickles, ketchup, mustard, and anything else that's made with white or apple cider vinegar. These are staples in a lot of households and seem like perfectly normal, everyday items. But here's the deal. Turmeric is actually pretty sensitive. The beneficial component of turmeric, known as curcumin, needs a specific environment to be properly absorbed by your body. However, when you consume turmeric with excessively acidic substances like vinegar, it becomes unstable, and its effectiveness takes a nosedive. It essentially becomes inactive before it even has a chance to be properly absorbed into your system. And if you're someone who's prone to stomach acid issues, The combination of turmeric and vinegar can actually make your heartburn and bloating even worse. A lot of people will add turmeric to their salad dressings thinking that it's a healthy choice. In reality, the idea is good in theory, but if the dressing contains vinegar or is too acidic, it's basically going to negate all the benefits of the turmeric. A much smarter move is to whip up your own salad dressing. Just mix a little bit of olive oil, some lemon juice, and a pinch of black pepper. Not only is it delicious, but the olive oil and black pepper will also help the curcumin in turmeric absorb more effectively. And if you're a fan of pickles or other highly acidic foods, try to eat them at different times than you're eating dishes that contain turmeric. The key takeaway here is that acidic foods aren't necessarily bad for you, but timing and proper combinations are absolutely crucial. If you want turmeric to actually deliver the benefits you're hoping for, avoid consuming it with vinegar. And finally, sugary cereals and baked goods. The third category of foods that you'll want to avoid is sugary cereals and baked goods. Eating a bowl of sugary cornflakes in the morning, sipping on sweetened tea or coffee, or treating yourself to cookies, pastries, or sweets. Whenever a craving strikes is a pretty common habit for a lot of people. These days, turmeric is being added to quite a few things, since it's considered to be fairly healthy. However, you need to be aware that these items are often absolutely loaded with white sugar. So, just understand that you won't be able to reap any of the rewards from turmeric if you're consuming it alongside these sugary foods, since sugar is a major source of inflammation. It causes your blood sugar levels to spike, increasing your risk of developing chronic diseases like heart disease, joint pain, and memory problems. On the other hand, turmeric works to reduce inflammation, protect your cells from damage, and give your immune system a boost. So when you consume sugary cereals, cookies, or pastries with turmeric, you're basically setting up a situation where the turmeric is trying to dial down inflammation while the sugar is simultaneously cranking it up, which completely cancels each other out. As a result, the beneficial effects of the turmeric are seriously diminished. At the same time, sugary treats cause your insulin levels to rise, which slows down your digestive system and hinders the absorption of nutrients. For older individuals who are trying to manage their blood sugar, ease joint pain, or improve their brain health, this combination can be even more detrimental. To sidestep this issue, try adding turmeric to sugar-free meals or fresh fruit smoothies. If you're craving something sweet, you could use a touch of raw honey or maple syrup. These are more natural, less processed, and they don't cause your blood sugar to skyrocket as quickly. Now, the great news is that when turmeric is combined with the right ingredients, it can deliver even more impressive benefits. To make this happen, you can add these 3 simple ingredients to turmeric, which will help the curcumin in turmeric get absorbed more effectively and provide a whole host of benefits. First, black pepper. The first, and maybe the most important ingredient, is black pepper. Black pepper contains a natural compound called piperine, which has been shown to increase the absorption of curcumin in turmeric by up to a whopping 2,000%. Just a tiny pinch of black pepper can seriously amp up its effects. This is especially important for older adults, since our bodies tend to absorb nutrients less efficiently as we get older. Combining turmeric and black pepper not only improves digestion, but also provides a ton of benefits for your joints, brain, and immune system. You don't need to add a ton. Just a little bit of freshly ground black pepper will do the trick. You can sprinkle it into anything that contains turmeric. It doesn't change the flavor all that much, but it seriously boosts the nutritional value. For example, mix 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric into a cup of warm milk. Then, sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on top. Stir it up real good and drink it every day. This small habit can help reduce inflammation, keep your mind sharp, and make your joints feel more comfortable each day. Next, healthy fats. The second thing you should do is use turmeric with healthy fats. Curcumin, which is the main component of turmeric, is what we call fat-soluble. This means that it dissolves and is absorbed most effectively in fats. So, if you eat turmeric without any healthy fats, most of it will just be eliminated by your body without even being used. This is particularly important for older folks who are dealing with inflammation, joint pain, or stiffness. Taking turmeric with healthy fats helps it go straight into your bloodstream, which gives you even greater benefits. Healthy fats include things like olive oil, avocados, nut butters, chia seeds, flax seeds, and fatty fish. These fats are great for your heart, brain, and metabolism, and they don't cause the same kind of harm as processed fats like margarine or deep-frying oil. Healthy fats help deliver the turmeric right to the parts of your body that need it the most, like your joints, brain, and immune system. But you should try to avoid unhealthy fats like margarine, hydrogenated vegetable oils, or old deep-frying oil because they can actually increase inflammation and reduce the benefits of the turmeric. And finally, raw honey. Third, using raw honey with turmeric in sweets or drinks can be a really smart move. Not only does it add a touch of sweetness, but it's also packed with antioxidants, natural anti-inflammatory compounds, and enzymes that help give your digestion and immune system a boost. When turmeric and honey are taken together, they give you two key advantages. First, it makes the taste of turmeric in drinks or teas a little bit more palatable, making it easier to actually consume. Second, both ingredients team up to reduce inflammation, soothe your throat, ease upset stomachs, and strengthen your immune system. But remember, the honey has to be raw. Some easy ways to use it with turmeric include mixing half a teaspoon of turmeric with a teaspoon of raw honey and warm water, stirring it well and sipping it slowly. You can also add turmeric and raw honey to your herbal tea for a soothing drink in the evening. Another option is to mix turmeric, honey, and lemon in warm water in the morning for a great detox drink. Or you can just make a thick paste out of turmeric and honey and eat a teaspoon of it each day. This is sometimes referred to as the golden spoon. This combination is especially helpful for those who experience allergies when the weather changes, have sinus problems, or have a sore throat. If you have diabetes or you're managing your blood sugar levels, you should also be mindful of not consuming too much raw honey. It's natural, but it still contains sugar. Generally, 1 teaspoon each day is safe and beneficial for most people. So, today we've talked all about turmeric, what it is, how it works, and how you can make it a part of your everyday routine. We took a look at 3 common foods that can block the benefits of turmeric, and then 3 simple, natural ingredients like black pepper, healthy fats, and raw honey that can really amp up the benefits of turmeric. Thank you so much for sticking with the video this far and for checking out the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Inshallah, I'll catch you in the next video. Take good care of yourself.